A living man?
Yes, sir.
I would think that would be obvious, right?
No, sir.
You've gone above my head on that. I can't. That's above my pay grade.
All right, guys, we've got some very intense courtroom moments to break down today, and this one is definitely a wild ride. Our first defendant is using a classic sovereign citizen-style argument, claiming to be an entity rather than a person, which immediately turns the hearing into complete chaos. As expected, the judge's reaction to these arguments is pretty entertaining, because from a legal standpoint, this type of reasoning doesn't really hold up in court. The defendant keeps trying to push these unusual theories, but the judge clearly isn't entertaining any of it. This hearing quickly turns into another example of how bizarre courtroom arguments can become when someone tries to challenge basic legal procedures with made-up logic. Let me know what you think about this case in the comments below. And if you enjoy courtroom content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's jump right in.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Mr. Lucas. Mr. Lucas, please place your full name on the record.
Nathan Daniel Lucas, a living man.
A living man?
Yes, sir.
I would think that would be obvious, right?
No, sir. Not
No.
an etymology of the courts and the syntax grammar. No, sir.
You've gone above my head on that. I can't. That's above my pay grade. All right. So are you interested in a lawyer representing you, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you interested in even getting a driver's license?
No, sir.
Are you interested in an offer at all?
No, sir.
Set the matter for trial.
Well, I intend to plead in the form of a demurrer, such that I do not acquiesce to quasi-jurisdiction.
Okay.
Because that issue is to be brought up in my pleadings and filed with a court.
I didn't see any pleadings filed with the court. Do we have anything?
I said that is an issue to be brought up, my pleadings to be briefed and filed with a court.
Well, you should have done that. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Hannah here. I'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, sir. I'll give you a $0 bond, and I'll set a trial date for November the 14th, 2024. Or if you want a pre-trial date to file some pleadings, I can set that for October 21st, 2024. Which one would you like?
You could repeat that, sir?
Pre-trial date, if you want to file some motions, pre-trial date will be October the 21st, 2024. Or
that will be fine.
Just set it that you want that date?
October 24th, 2024?
October 21st.
21st.
2024 at 8:30 a.m. All right?
Yes, sir. And just for the record, I did not enter in no plea. I don't plead.
All right. Well, I'm entering in for you. All right. Have a good day, sir. I'll see you back October 21st, 2024, God willing. All right.
Likewise.
I honestly really enjoy watching this judge because his sense of humor and sharp responses make these hearings surprisingly entertaining. The way he handles these sovereign citizen-style arguments is especially interesting, since he stays in control while not letting the courtroom get completely derailed by the nonsense being presented. You can almost see the defendants start to lose momentum when their arguments get challenged directly, which makes the exchanges even more entertaining. To watch, it's a good example of how some judges balance professionalism with a bit of personality while still keeping order in the courtroom. I'll be covering the second half of this hearing tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned because things apparently get even more chaotic from there. But for now, I've got another courtroom clip lined up for you, and this next one is somehow even more absurd. We're dealing with another sovereign citizen case, and this hearing quickly goes off the rails. Let's jump right into it.
What's your name, sir?
I am Moore.
Moore?
Special representation. I'm asking you.
Your Honor, his name is Tyrese Breland.
Breland?
That's not my name.
Oh, Breland.
That's not my name. I am Moore. I'm here on special representation. I'm
same as last defendant, Your Honor.
My honor, I'm asking.
Okay.
What is your status and what is your name? I'd like to know your name. I'd like to know your status. Of everyone in the courtroom, I would like to know what is your nationality and what is your...
So, deputy.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to know your
So
nationality. I
he
would like-
has charges in jots and he has a paper charge. Let me see if they're the same warrant. And they're different warrant numbers. Okay. So I guess I do both sets. Let me see when these are.
know your nationality. I would like to know if you're a U.S. citizen of the United States. And so what is your status? You're a U.S. citizen of the United States?
All right, hold on one moment, sir. Let me review the warrant.
Asking you for your status and the status of everyone in the courtroom. I would like to know your name. I would like to know the nationality. I would like to know, are you a U.S. citizen? Once again, my honor,
Is he deputy?
status
Say
of
it again, Your
everyone
Honor.
in the
Is
courtroom.
he injured? Is that why why is he in a wheelchair?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to know the status of everybody in the courtroom. I would like to know your name. I would like to know your nationality. I would like to know are you a U.S. citizen?
Deputy, do you believe that this gentleman is mental health, or do you think it's just a sovereign citizen
Can you
thing?
provide me with the information?
Both.
I honestly can't tell what this guy's strategy is here. It's hard to know whether he genuinely believes these arguments or if he's just trying to create confusion and avoid dealing with the actual case. Either way, the approach clearly isn't helping him. At this point, it's difficult to understand what he expects to accomplish by making claims like this, or arguing over something as basic as his own identity. It almost feels like he believes these tactics will somehow force the court to stop the proceedings. But that obviously isn't how the legal system works. Instead of helping his case, all it really seems to do is drag the hearing out and waste more time for everyone involved. You can understand why judges often have to stay patient, while still keeping the process moving forward and not letting the courtroom become completely sidetracked. What do you guys think? Should courts be stricter with behavior like this? Or is it better for judges to stay patient and simply let the legal process run its course? Let me know your thoughts, and let's jump back into the hearing.
I think so.
Okay.
Can you provide me with the information?
All right, so I'm going to give you your charges.
Charges for what? Are you a U.S. citizen? Are you a U.S. citizen? My honor, are you a U.S. citizen?
Sir, be quiet.
Are you a U.S.
Yo.
citizen?
I said
Sid,
be
stop.
quiet.
Are you
Be
a
quiet.
US citizen? What is your name? What is your status? What is the status
Yo,
of everyone in the
chill.
courtroom? That's what I'm asking.
All right, so y'all just go ahead and take him back.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
just go ahead and put the bond. Y'all take him.
Feet up.
Asking
Move your
for
feet.
The court to be a jurisdiction of the
Hey,
court.
you might want to
The
chill
court
out.
to be challenged. I'm challenging the jurisdiction of the court. Challenging the jurisdiction of the court because I am not who they say they are. I am challenging the jurisdiction of the court.
No.
Everything should be challenged. I'm challenging the jurisdiction of the court.
Hey, let me get two. Which one's the rest of
Let them know I am challenging the jurisdiction of the court.
After that last moment, I honestly have no idea what this guy is trying to accomplish. There are plenty of sovereign citizen cases where people repeat the usual arguments and legal buzzwords, but this situation feels even more chaotic than usual. His behavior is so over the top that it almost feels surreal to watch. It really raises the question of how courts are supposed to effectively handle people who completely reject the legitimacy of the legal system while still expecting to participate in it. Trying to reason with someone who refuses to acknowledge even the most basic legal principles can quickly turn a normal hearing into complete disorder. You also have to give some credit to this judge for staying patient throughout the entire exchange. Maintaining composure in a situation like this can't be easy, especially when the hearing keeps getting derailed by interruptions and unusual arguments. Zoom. Court hearings definitely add another layer to all of this. The virtual setting can sometimes make it easier for disruptive behavior to continue longer than it might in a physical courtroom, where the environment naturally feels more formal and controlled. That probably contributes to why some of these hearings feel even more chaotic online. The core issue with these sovereign citizen arguments is that they're usually built around the idea that someone can simply opt out of laws by refusing consent or rejecting government authority. But in reality, that's not how legal systems function, which is why these arguments repeatedly fail in court. Despite that, people continue using the same tactics over and over again. Anyway, that wraps up this breakdown. I'll be posting the second half of the first hearing tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments what you think about Zoom court hearings in general and whether you think virtual court makes situations like this more difficult to manage. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns. Thanks so much for watching, and take care.